Champions League quarter-final drawing results. The drawing results for the 2024 Champions League quarter-final, which took place on Friday, March 15, 2024, brought together a big match between Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Next there are PSG versus Barcelona, Arsenal versus Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. This season's Champions League quarter-finals will feature a big match between Real Madrid versus Manchester City. In 2 consecutive seasons, Los Blancos and the Citizens always met and beat each other. In the 2021-22 Champions League season, in the semifinals Real Madrid won over Manchester City with an aggregate of 6-5. Then Real Madrid became champions that season after beating Liverpool 1-0. The following season, in the 2022-23 Champions League, the 2 teams will face each other again in the semifinals. However, Los Blancos lost 5-1 on aggregate, then Manchester City became champions that season after beating Italian club Inter Milan 1-0. The next drawing results bring together the PSG versus Barcelona duel. Champions League fans certainly haven't forgotten the story of Barcelona's remontada in the 2016-17 season. At that time, in the last 16 of the Champions League, Barcelona lost 4-0 at the Parc des Princes. However, unexpectedly, in the second leg, the Blaugrana were able to reverse the aggregate with a 6-1 win. Meanwhile, Arsenal must meet Bayern Munich. In 12 meetings in the Champions League, the Gunners only won 3 times against Die Roten. The rest, 2 draws and 7 losses. It is recorded that in the last 3 meetings, Arsenal always lost with an identical score against Bayern Munich 1-5. Finally, there was the Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund match. Der BVB escaped with a 3-1 aggregate advantage over PSV, while Atletico eliminated Inter Milan via a penalty shootout. The composition of the team to qualify for the 2024 Champions League quarter-finals is dominated by representatives of the Spanish League. It was recorded that there were 3 La Liga teams that advanced to this round. Apart from Real Madrid, who are 14-time UCL champions, there are also Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Meanwhile, the Premier League has 2 representatives left. There are defending champions Manchester City and Arsenal. Next, there is the German Bundesliga, which also has 2 representatives, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. Lastly, the French league has 1 representative, namely PSG.